What's up, YouTube? Just a couple updates on the fish rooms, I guess. Jen redid her tank. She added some rock to it since I had a whole bunch of extra. Gave more hiding space. Some of these fish we're getting rid of. The Salvini pair is going to a buddy of mine. He's got a nice big 180 with a good mixture of fish. That pike's getting some nice size to him. That Vieja keeps moving the rock, so she wants to take the red sand from the planted tank and put it in here, and she's just going to add more black to it. And I'm going to take the fluoride out of the 40 planted and then put it in the 75. Take all the plants, transfer them over, and just put more fluoride in there. The convict and that, but this is where everything kind of switched up over here. I moved this. This is where the computer used to sit, and the 75 used to have 6 green terrors in it. Took 4 of them in. Jen picked out 2 that she wanted to keep, which I believe is a male and a female. One's in quarantine. It's got some sort of parasite still after about 4 or 5 treatments. But this guy likes to hide a lot. Definitely a female. Their colors are amazing. So they've gone out of the 55 into the 75. This is another one of those tanks. Lots of algae growing in it, but figured out the problem with the dosing, man. I was dosing once a week. I should have been doing it every other day, so there was a lack of nutrients in the water, so had a pretty good explosion of algae in there. Lights on 6 hours a day. There's a DIY CO2 hooked up to it, and it was weekly water changes, but I was only dosing trace in there once a week, so, and equilibrium, so dosing the right stuff, hoping all this stuff will recover from that algae. I don't want to have to rip it all out and have to do that, because I had like a very little bit of this micro sword and it kind of carpeted all throughout here, and it's what I wanted to do, but the algae kind of took over and that moss wall grew into this Flora Depot. But what is this stuff on the side? I don't know what it is. I purchased a real small little bit of it and it ran all throughout the tank. Oh yeah, I need these. And that tank, which is nothing exciting. And then here we got a new croaking gourami, sparkling gourami, wherever it's at. It's in quarantine. Oh, there it is. It's gonna go in a tank. We're gonna have to keep one planted tank, obviously, for that one, unless it can fit in a community. This one hasn't gotten broken down yet. It's not going to. I'm getting rid of 3 of the yo-yo loaches. I have a buddy, same guy that wants the Salvinis. He's been eyeballing them, and I've got one too many loaches in there as it is right now. Plus, these guys are all going to have to move into a 75 really soon. But this tank just looks a whole lot better. The fish are a lot happier. They're not as fighting as much. Everybody's out of quarantine, really. And Richard is getting huge. He's got to be pushing 4 inches now. It's going to be one bad fish. There's another green terror. He kind of got his ass handed to him. And there's that lone peacock that killed everybody. He's been getting his ass handed to him too, kind of like a little payback. But I don't want him to die, but he's definitely got his ass handed. He's not top dog anymore. The Viejas and the little belly crawlers are in here. We moved the rhino plate, goes in here wherever they're at, probably on this wood somewhere. Those are killer algae eaters, but they get big. If you guys want some algae eaters, then that's the way to go. They get big though, but they do clean up the tank. And Jen has a Burmese sun catfish in here, hangs out in the pipe a lot. Only when the lights come out do we see it. And the fry. We've got angels, keyholes, and cribs. Same thing in the 65. They're just all tiny. And back there. And the planted tank. This one's looking good. I don't know what any of these plants are in here. That Anubias was turning really yellow. I just started dosing all the ferts again. The trace, the comprehensive, and the Excel is what it's all getting now. It's all on a 6-hour time cycle. Moved a little bit. I got Chuck here, the fat cat. What do you want, Chuck? You're all in the shot, dude. Oh well. Green Terran here, it's on quarantine. We haven't treated the tank yet, but it's been separated. It's got a sunken stomach. Nothing too hard to treat. The peacock. I'll be doing another video tomorrow, just a little short one of this guy. Got some new growth on the Cuba, Ludwigia Cuba. Got a couple leaves coming off of that. I got some Anubis Nana, and then what was the other one that I got? I got some more dwarf baby tears. Anubis, let's see here. Hostafolia. And it's that tall stuff there. What does that mean? And also, I remember Stunt was talking about indicator plants and how important they are. Do I have an indicator plant here? I have no idea. Please let me know, and if not, can you suggest one that would pretty much let me know, and you know what happens when that plant indicates, you know, hey, you need iron or whatever it is. Just a suggestion, one that looks nice, one that would fit in here. There's him, and my new buddy that's out of quarantine. He was in the 10-gallon, the sparkling gourami, or the croaking gourami he was in. I don't know where he's at though. Is he hiding? Yeah. Everybody meet Dick. He is a booty, tilapia budicopheri. Found another one. He's about an inch. There he is, hanging up by the intake. But just like Richard, we got in the 125. And Aquaman, since he's got his festing now, he wants to see all the updates of these guys, so here you guys go. I think this tank's pretty boring right now because of how they move the bed a little bit. You know, black, they don't really color up as of now, but all you see is really a little fight and a bunch of scales. That's something you guys like to watch, but he wants to see the color transformation, so here you go, man. See all the reds and the... Every now and again you'll get a shimmer on them and you'll see some yellows. I have a feeling that these two are males. Well, not that one right there, and not this one might be a male too, but the one inside the cave behind it won't let anybody in there. Might be another male. So that's a good sign, since I've got two females that at like 5 inches. These males should grow a little bit faster. They've seemed to have hit a growth spurt. But that's it, guys. Small updates. You know, got rid of some fish, moved some tanks. Got some new fish, a couple new plants.